Hey everyone, today we'll be teaching you how to bake a cheesecake. I figured it's a perfect time to learn, especially with the holidays right around the corner. And for those of you who do not enjoy eating pie, this is a great dessert to bake for a holiday. So the first thing you want to do is turn on the oven to 350 degrees. First step of the cheesecake is a graham cracker crust. So you want to add 1.5 cups of graham crackers, 2/3 of chopped pecans, 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Make sure the butter has been out for a while so it's easier to smash with your hand. And 1.5 cup of brown sugar. So you want to smash this all together with your hand, just makes it a lot easier. So as you're smashing it, make sure that you're smashing up the butter well with the dry ingredients. That way the whole dry ingredients end up being a little moist when you transfer it onto the cheesecake pan. So once that's been done, you grab your cheesecake pan, and it looks something like this. You toss in the cookie crust. And then you're going to smash an even layer with your hand. Next step, throw it in the oven for 15 minutes. So while that's in the oven for 15 minutes, you're going to grab your bigger bowl, which is where we're going to make the cheesecake. I would consider this being the second layer because there's still another layer we're going to toss after this. So for this mixture, we're going to add 3 8 ounces of cream cheese, 2 cups of granulated sugar, 4 eggs and 2 yolks, 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 2 cups of sweetened coconut flakes, and lastly would be 8 teaspoons of lemon. So next step would be mixing all the ingredients together. You might want to use a stand mixer. It just makes it a lot easier to mix the ingredients, especially with cream cheese. It's pretty hard to mix cream cheese with a whisk. So I would just suggest a stand mixer or a hand mixer. Once that's done and it's been 15 minutes, you grab the pan with the cookie crust. You're going to toss in the cream cheese mix. You're going to tap it a couple of times, make sure it's even, and back in the oven it goes. You're going to leave the cheesecake pan in there for about 45 minutes. And while that's in the oven, you can start making the last layer, which is a layer of sour cream, sugar, and vanilla extract. So you're going to grab your smaller pan, and then you're going to add 2 cups of sour cream, 1 cup of white sugar, and your 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Next, you're going to mix the ingredients together. And after it's been 45 minutes, you're going to pull out the cheesecake from the oven. You're going to add some of the sour cream mixture on here, just a layer on the top. Make sure you're leaving some for the second layer that you add after it's been in the refrigerator. So I would say maybe 2 scoops, and then layer it evenly. And then you throw it back in the oven for 15 minutes. You can throw the rest of the topping in the refrigerator, just leave it there so it gets cooler. And after 15 minutes, you take out the cheesecake. Make sure you leave the cheesecake out for a couple of hours before you throw it in the refrigerator. And after it's been out for a couple hours, you throw it in the refrigerator. You keep it there for a few hours as well until you add the rest of the layer of this. So usually what I like to do is I like to bake the cheesecake the day before and leave it overnight in the fridge. So the next morning after it's cool, I add the rest of the topping and then I spread it evenly and then back in the fridge. And that's how you make a cheesecake. I hope you enjoyed watching my video and hopefully you can add it to your next event. Bye!